10 forged iron, that's okay. And then 12. Oh, and then do we need any more steel for it? Another 12. Oh, wow. And another 12, and that's it. So that's 36 per door. Greetings, guys and girls and fellow gamers. My name is Games for Kicks, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. In the last episode, we did a lot of looting. In this episode, we do hopefully only a little bit of looting and a lot more building on the Horde defense tower, because we need to get it into good shape for the exploding cops, because they will take it down otherwise. And I don't think, like you mentioned before, that the height of my iron bars is high enough or secure enough to not get into trouble with the exploding cops. Anyway, that's what we're going to do today. I hope you're going to enjoy the episode. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls to support the channel and the series. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. We pretty much got an empty inventory. So we have a lot of items still in here from the bookstore that we actually found in the end. So actually, let's take the sign as well. It only takes a little bit of time. That's very good. And let's destroy these windows. It doesn't matter what tool we use. They're going to go pretty quick. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we have in the first crate. Oh, lovely. That's gonna be good for resources and see how much space we're gonna need. Let's open this. I know these things here give mechanical parts as well, but a lot of times they don't give me as many mechanical parts. I mean, I don't seem to be very lucky. There's one, and that's it. So I get usually one or maximum two, and I think for the amount of durability I have to lose on my tool to do it, I'm not sure they're the most lucrative. What I rather do is these things, actually. These things are usually pretty good. They give you 2 or 3, so there's at least 2. I think it always gives you at least 2. So, I don't know. They seem to be a little bit more rewarding. Now, let's see what we have in the fridge here. We actually can turn... Oh, the light, which we better turn that on. It's a bit bright. I hope that's something they're gonna address in the long run, but we'll see. Okay, I don't need that. Oh, there's actually a drink in there. Yeah, I don't need that, though. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, this one is already open. Okay, some oil. What do we have here? A hammer and anvil. Oh, wow. That's a good bit of iron resources here. So we have that. Oh, that's very nice. We're going to use that to merge up, to transfer up, level up our other basket or sell them. An auger blade. Oh, man. That's like, is that the second auger blade? When do we get auger parts? Holy macaroni. That is just insane. Okay, I think that's it in here. Is there one more crate over here? No? Okay, we have a basket. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to scrap some things. So scrap this. That's an iron shovel. We scrap this. Yeah, iron sledgehammer. Don't really care for that in the moment. Scrap that. Look at that. That's a lot of good iron. I know you get more if you burn them, but I need the room right now to actually get all this done. Now this I'm gonna actually scrap as well, but we're gonna wait for this to finish. Do I have actually any... No. How much do I get for scrapping this? 150. Ah, yeah. What the hell? Why not? Can actually pick up that basket as well, just to see what we get from it. How high level basket it is. Oh, that's a very good one. 425, that's nice, that's lovely. And there's nothing in here. Oh, another medical kit. Again, I'm reading these because they do give me science, and science is a bit harder for me to level up. Now, mind you, you guys were saying if I go into the desert and just look for the oil shale, that if I burn about 12,000 oil shale or something in the... wherever I burn it, in the chemi table or whatever, to make a gas or whatever it is, that... Oh, that is lovely. That's so much fertilizer right there. That I get... can level up 100 points or something in science. So that should be a thing that we're gonna have to remember when we go to the desert, when we have some time. Okay, before I go back in the back room, let's see if I have enough space. Okay, we're gonna scrap this. We're gonna scrap this. We're definitely gonna... Okay, this is gonna take all very long. 30 seconds each time. Wow. Okay. There we go. I think that's enough. We can throw out the coffee, I think, if we don't need it necessarily. So let's get through here. It's always the easier way. Very nice. There we go. Crate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crates. Let's see if there's anything interesting. And of course, we're gonna be opening the safe. There we go. And hunting rifle schematic. We already know it, so we're gonna try to keep it if we can. We don't really need to keep that. Coffee, yeah, sure, if we can. We don't need the class. Rotting flesh, yes, if we can. We scrap this in case we get any more of that. And we're gonna scrap the actual pipe as well. So let's see what we're gonna get in here. In that one, nothing. What do we get in this crate? Oh, another door. We seem to be getting a lot of metal doors. I mean, how many did we get last time? I think 2 or 3 or something. Wow, okay, there was something else. Holy moly. Iron axe. Okay, let's scrap that. Let's scrap that. There we go. Lovely. Loads of scrapping going on. Let's take a look in here. Oh, another nail gun part. I know. I already have... Oh, 6 mechanical parts. Wow. That is quite a find. A nail gun receiver. That is lovely. I already have a nail gun because I bought that from the trader, I think. But still, nonetheless, this is a really good haul. Wow. Okay, what do we need to wait for? Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, that's this in this shop. So we're gonna go back home now. And yeah, just this. We don't really need this or that. Excellent stuff. Okay, beautiful. Let's get out of here. This was actually a very good haul. Loving it. Very good. Loads of metal. We can make loads of new metal spikes. Oh man, I have to so think how I'm gonna do the defense. I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna have to take that with us as well. Definitely. There we go. Mechanical part. And another one. And another one. Wow. Okay, that was 3 mechanical parts and 12 iron. Wow. See, we got a lot of scrap iron flying around here that we got just now. So I'm gonna actually repair these guys before I get the steel. And I think if we upgrade all of these things to steel, we should be okay, because when we saw, I think it was in the end of the last episode, we saw that when a cop explodes, he did on non-reinforced concrete, just plain concrete, he lowered the damage. Let me just get my hands free here. Okay, let me just throw that on the ground so we have our hands. This is 6,000. Normal concrete, it went from 3,000 to 2,000 when a cop exploded. Now, depending on how many cops there are, we might actually be... It might be enough just to upgrade this to steel. Above ground, which they are already. So, we should be okay. However, we're gonna have to try to find a way or a thing that we can... move the cops around, basically. Because if I'm standing down here just repairing things, that's not gonna work. The cops are gonna absolutely destroy that. I mean, if you imagine 4 or 5 cops here at the same time exploding and triggering each other. Oh man, what a trigger fest that would be. That would be absolutely insane. We nearly finished upgrading these. We have a few more left to do. I don't know if I have enough steel on me. I have 23 upgrades left. Just make sure we always aim for the spikes. There we go. Some of them were already upgraded, so I'm not really too worried about it. I think we might just about have enough. We have another 14 left. Very nice. That's lovely. So all of them... Oh no, there's one more. And now we probably have to do some repairs. Yep, there we go. There's a repair. We have to do the odd repair on some of them. There we go. Excellent. Now on the outside, let me just show you what I want to do as well. Is I need to make a hell of a lot more spikes, so I need to get more wood. I still have a lot of wood, but still. I want to use rebar frames here on the top, so I want to replace all of this jazz. Let me just get the actual... There we go, lovely. We're going to replace this with rebar frames, and they're very easy to upgrade, so if we actually just go here, that's wood, and then we need the concrete. Excellent. Now, I got these for free, so I'm not really too worried about it. There we go. Here we are, we're just finishing with the rebar frames, and we're gonna show you what the plan is here. Now, this will be our... Okay, I can't repair that because this is gonna cost me actually that... Whatever that aloe cream, reinforced steel cream, whatever that is. That magic cream that you rub over the metal, you're going like, oh yeah. And you rub it all in and give it like a nice good back massage. Anyway, so the plan is to have here these guys, the pillars. So pillars here, going down all the way in a corridor, and then have a couple of doors going through the corridors that we fully upgrade, so that they come here, bang on everything, then go to the next level, bang on everything, and that kind of should slow them down a little bit towards our direction, so that we can actually deal with them and slowly get them kill them and get them dead. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to build the top, but we're going to see. That's the plan anyway, and then we're going to put more spikes around it, repair the spikes that we already have, and probably put some more barbed wire here. Or what we actually can do is, yeah, we put the barbed wire here around here and that's it. Yeah, that's a good idea. The way this is gonna work is that we're gonna put all the concrete blocks here and reinforce them eventually to steel, so that way we're protected. We're gonna be digging out a lot around it, like, so we're not gonna be keeping the ground this high, of course not. So we're gonna be digging this all level. This is all gonna come down to this level approximately, and that way the zombie, yeah, to this level. So that way if the zombies dig down, they're gonna hit this steel block and they're not gonna be able to crawl underneath. But on the top here, they're going to be, this will all be cleaned out. There will be a huge area dug out, and that will make sure that they're only gonna hit the blocks that we want them to hit. And on the inside, this is not intended for us ever to walk through. This is only ever intended for the zombies. So what you're gonna see here is one, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we might as well just upgrade this. Now, for free rebar frames, it's absolutely fantastic. So if we can find another couple of working tools tips with a lot of free rebar frame, that would be great. If I don't want to really use my metal to make them, even though you use a little bit less concrete, but I find it's cheaper to make concrete than metal, I think. Because of the way you find metal and all that, it can be a pain in the ass, and I rather want to use them to make steel and stuff like that. Anyway, that's just my feeling, but I could be wrong. If I actually tested side by side, I don't know, could be different. So on top of that, or actually before we continue, let's do the underneath part. So if we're gonna take these concrete blocks now, the way I was thinking was I see, I don't like them touching necessarily. It's a pity you can't put them in the middle. That would be kind of awesome if you could put them in the middle. That would be so sweet. But you can't. And the poles are too big, so what I'm gonna probably do is I'm either gonna do them like that, or I'm gonna do them lengthwise, because the corridor is going lengthwise. I'm just gonna pick this one here, and I'm going to pick them to go on the top, just like I do with the other one. So I'm gonna do it like this, actually. End of story. This is how it's gonna go. And the good thing is we can make that as long as possible, like, to be honest. Like, so in the moment I make every 5 blocks, I only put 5 blocks in between pillars, or support pillars. And there we go, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Nice. There we go, look at that. That is nice. And that means underneath we can do exactly what we do here. We can repair everything. And the reason I put walls around that is because I don't want the zombies to be able to go left and right out of it. I kind of want them to be enclosed, but the reason I put pillars on them, these guys here, is if they happen to go, say, all the way through here, I have to find a way of maybe go above them and then aim and then put another door here or something, and then upgrade the door quickly behind them, and then we have them locked in. And then we can go on the outside and shoot through these pillars, if you know what I mean. So that would be pretty cool if that would ever work. I don't know if it will work. Actually, can we place a door even there? We might actually have to destroy the concrete, put blocks there, and then place the door. So let me see. If we put a door here, does that work? It does. Wow, I like it. This is gonna get tight, guys, because we're running out of materials. I'm making more concrete, but we're running out of stone. So I'm gonna have to go gravel path hunting near the houses over there. Should be loads of gravel path, because we need sand as well, and I don't want to waste all my stone to make sand. I already destroyed the big stone here. But anyway, now to the juicy part that we're gonna do. Once this is done, actually, I don't want to keep falling into my spike. So what we're going to do is I made a couple of concrete blocks just to see how this is gonna work. And I took out this metal bar. And I think this is about the right height. I can live with that height. That should be high enough. I think, yes, that should be high enough. Zombies shouldn't be able to reach that, really. Explosion, yeah, maybe. We'll see. And when we go here, let me just remove that. Put this pillar down here. Nice. Okay. So I think I can put one more of this down here, is it? Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna have this guy. Nice! That's exactly how I want it. So these, I'm gonna leave this square full of iron bars, but in here, in the middle, I will probably do what I did here. These guys. So I can shoot through them, but at the same time have more protection, because these guys only have 2,500 health. And I think cop puke, actually, or explosions anyway, will also damage these iron bars. And I don't want my iron bars get completely screwed. So what I might actually end up doing is also replacing these iron bars over time with the 8th concrete blocks. But we'll see. So what we have down here now is, let me see, can I reach it? Yes. Lovely. There we go. And then we're gonna put this there. Nice. And we're gonna destroy this, and then we're gonna connect them. Now, I'm gonna finish that later, so what I'm gonna do now with you guys is I'm gonna put the spikes down, and then we're gonna have to think about... We have to seriously think about getting a lot of wood, because the next thing I'm gonna have to do, and that is a minimal defense without the barbed wire even, because I don't know if I have enough resources for barbed wire, is to... We have to upgrade these. Is to get the wooden spikes all around. So we have to repair these wooden spikes and then put 2 rows of wooden spikes on either side of this and in the front. And maybe even more. And then what I also want to do is I want to randomly put these barbed wires around. These barbed wire fences. I want to put them in a perimeter around. A little bit, I would say, even beyond my base, like in a big perimeter, but we need a lot of materials for that. I don't think we have enough. And that is just so when you see them coming from the distance, they get slowed down. You have time to shoot them in the face. They get slowed down more. You have time to shoot them in the face. And then by the time they get here, you were already able to at least get the cops down, because the other zombies I'm not really too worried about. It's the cops that I want to slow down in the distance and kill. So there's a lot of strategy in my head that I kind of want to use these different blocks for, but I don't know even if this is ever gonna work. That's a completely different issue. So let's continue doing this, and let's go down. I drew that off camera. And then I'm gonna go down, and it should be okay? Yes. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the spikes in. There we go. Come on, let's go. So spikes. Oh yeah, doors, upgrade. I got some forged iron. So 10 forged iron, that's okay. 10 forged iron, that's okay. And then 12. Oh, and then do we need any more steel for it? Another 12. Oh, wow. And another 12, and that's it. So that's 36 per door. I made more steel downstairs, but you see, this is obviously gonna hold them back as long as possible. This here. Now, on the sides of it, the idea is to have here maybe these guys. We don't really need these guys. We have to have solid blocks, I think. It should be solid blocks. It should be these guys, I think. Because you're not really gonna shoot through it. You're never gonna find yourself down here. Though, no, you're not. You're not gonna ever find yourself actually here. You're gonna make this a solid block, I think. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna make another couple of solid blocks because we're not gonna really use them here. So I made too many spikes. I actually didn't think about that. So here we do 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And once they get actually here, this wall here will go up. There will be an actual physical wall here that they have with another door possibly here that they're gonna have to get through, because the door will attract them to the focus point, and then we're gonna sit on top and we're just gonna blast them. Yes, and hopefully that will work, and we're gonna have a lot of fire arrows and all that jazz. And we can upgrade all the spikes from underneath. I'm just waiting for more resources so I can upgrade all the doors. So what I'm gonna look at for gun-wise is I'm looking to make shotgun slugs, because I don't know how to make shotgun shells yet. So if we look at the bench, shotgun... Oh, what the hell? There, shotgun shell. And I think it's a perk as well that I need to learn, so let's just have a look. A shit gun? No, it's not a shit gun. Oh, holy balls. Okay, so shells. Let me see. There is no such... Oh, there, shotgun shell crafting. We need gunsmithing at 25. Balls. Oh, man. My gunsmithing is really... Oh, look at that. Lovely. Nice. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Lovely. There we go. Now we can make shotgun shells. Now, I still kind of tempted to make shotgun slugs, but I don't think I have enough gunpowder, because... I don't know. I have a look. I have to have a think about this. I'm gonna definitely use a shotgun because this is one of the guns I have, and I have more parts that we can upgrade the shotgun, and I will be using the hunting rifle because I can't make an AK-47 yet. I have the recipe, I know how to assemble it, but I don't have all the parts. I will not be using an SMG because, again, unless I have literally 5,000 bullets on me, I will not use an SMG. I can make about 1,000 bullets, and that is not going to be enough. So, especially, I'm a bit paranoid not having faced a horde with cops before. I want to have a good pow-pow impact, and the shotgun is actually doing quite a lot of damage at 84. The SMG only does 29, goes through bullets like insane, so it does more damage over time most likely than the shotgun, but I don't have the amount of bullets necessary for that. Meanwhile, the hunting rifle does 122 damage, so if we put the barbed wire around in a perimeter to slow everybody down, we might actually get a couple of headshots off on the cops. Now, mind you, I'm playing this horde on survivalist, which is a level higher, which is the same as the last horde, so I might actually even gonna go up to insane for this horde. I'm gonna let you know when I decided that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. Oh yes, now we can upgrade everything. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, Viel Spaß and happy gaming. So this actually looks quite nice. I like that. It's a bit of an odd design, but nothing I've tried before. So yeah, it's a bit weird walking on top of these, but I think we have it all under control. This is a solid wall, fully steel upgraded door, triple steel upgraded door, triple steel upgraded door, and flaming arrows. Yeah, that could work. I like the sound of that. Sweet. Now upgrade that tunnel.